One of the things that our clients and most people in our community deal with is constant stress and trauma, since everyone here is usually part of the legal system, which unfortunately is not helping our situations, but often making it worse because of all the stress of having to go through the justice system with a very, very difficult ex. And so one of the things that Chris and I like to do is to provide practical, actionable strategies that you can use when you're going through an experience like this. So today I wanted to welcome a friend of ours recently who we met named Cindy Fritze, who does something called tapping. It's something that I heard about a while ago and I did a little bit, but part of me thought, does tapping or EFT, which she'll get into in a minute, can that work on short-term stress as well as long-term trauma, or is it something that you can just do immediately?
It works for both things.
Really?
Yeah, EFT is amazing. It helps you in the moment, and it can also help you with the trauma from a childhood. It all depends on what you're working on and what you need to move. Well, and your instructor, like myself, would help you get to the place where you need to be, whether it's past or present.
Well, that's awesome. And so we'll get into that. But before we do, Cindy, can you first introduce yourself and give a little bit of information on what exactly you do?
Sure. My name is Cindy Fritze. I'm the owner of HealingShoresLLC.com. And what we do, our platform is primarily EFT. We want you to live your best life, which means that things that are in your way, things that you can't conquer emotionally, this technique just wipes them out for you and helps you to come at your problems from a clear place. It's a beautiful release method.
Now, I read a while ago that EFT is on the list of the UK's like suggested remedies for dealing with stress. Can you say exactly what is EFT? What does it stand for and what does it encapsulate?
EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. And it's a couple of techniques that we use, largely tapping. And I'm just going to tap the points while we talk so you can kind of get a visual here. When we start off here, name the issue. And then you start going around top of the head, inside corner of the eye, side of the eye. All these areas are where meridians cross in your body. And it sends calming messages to the amygdala, which is where your stresses are stored in your body. Piezoelectricity just helps you to just calm the situation down. So 9 times out of 10, if you're stressed out and you can find a quiet place to tap on all these places and name the issue and really get into it, go for the jugulars, as my instructor said, just really get that sense of feeling when you're tapping, especially in the beginning. And as you calm down, you're able to see it differently and reframe after that. And that's the basic recipe, EFT.
Okay, so I know like it seems too good to be true. Like, how can we deal with trauma and stress just by touching certain points on our bodies? Like, it seems too easy.
It does, and I thought so too when I first started, but I couldn't stop smoking to save me, and I was done with it within a 2-week period because you just go after the emotions and the thoughts that feed that emotion, and you quell those until they're comfortable. And at a point in time, it's just like the problem doesn't exist anymore. Even if you're
It makes
in the throes of it, it's still, you have a calm place in the midst of a trauma. I liken it to when I worked in a coronary intensive care, and when I first started, every time someone had a heart attack, I'm like, I don't know how can I push the drugs. It was just so difficult. I could hardly think. I almost fainted. And by the end of the time of being there, it was like, okay, well, there's that. Then we'll do this and we'll do that. I could think clearly from a calm place, and that's what EFT does. It takes you to a calm place.
Okay, so let's imagine a typical situation that our clients and I have been in personally myself is I am going into court again. I feel like I'm furious and frustrated and I feel despair because I feel like I'm never going to be heard. My ex keeps getting away with this false narrative
Mm-hmm.
and it's freaking me out every single time I walk up the steps and go in through security in the courtroom. How can I use tapping to help me deal with that intense stress? and all of those feelings.
Oh, yeah. I would do what I call prepaving. So you're going to go into the situation that you know is stressful. So you take care of what you're feeling right now. Okay, I am so stressed out. This really bothers me. I'm blah, blah, blah. He's getting away with this. Whatever it is, emotion, sadness. Why is he leaving me? Whatever the emotion is that's coming up for you right now, tap, 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 tap about it until you get to the point where you're feeling a little less stressed. And then you can reframe and calm. And I can teach this to anybody and will be very happy to do so. That's prepaving. So that's before the situation comes. You're getting yourself
Okay.
mentally ready to get there.
So
If it's
before, like, so say in the car, in the parking
Mhm.
lot of
or
the
you
court, before
something,
you walk into the building.
yeah, anything like that. Go into the bathroom if it erupts when you're there. And another
Mhm.
one that's really kind of neat is I combine something called Sedona method with tapping on the 9 gamut point. The 9 gamut point is between your ring finger and your baby finger in the groove, and it's either side. It doesn't matter which side you use. So you tap on that side. Okay, so this will send piezoelectricity to both sides of your brain, which helps you to calm down quicker. And if you can't tap on anything else because you're in public and you don't want to go like that, just tap the 9 and
Okay,
say
so it's between these two.
between the ring finger and the baby finger in the groove. That's your
Okay.
9 gamut point. And just tap it and name the problem. I am so scared. He's going to hose me again. And with the Sedona method, which is a straight release method, and it's beautiful dovetailed in here, something along the lines of, can I release the need to be afraid of this? Yeah.
Hmm.
Would I release that fear if I could? Yeah, I would. And when would I do it? I do it right now. Those are the 3 questions that are the mainstay of the Sedona method. Could I? Would I? When? And you'll be shocked at how quickly you can drop that emotion. So in the moment, just before you go in the courtroom, can I release this need to be hosed by this guy? Whatever your fear is. I don't know what they are. And then could I do that? Yeah. I mean, it seems insurmountable to be able to release it, but yeah, I think I could. And what if I could? Yeah. And when? And then just take a
Yeah.
deep breath and release it. And you'll be shocked at how easy it is to release a lot of fear and a lot of. And then from that, afterwards, when you get your tapping and your release method, minus Sedona and EFT, so let's say that you have used both of those and you're now, what you can expect to feel is a freakish calmness. It's like all of a sudden, oh, it's just not there. And you'll be able to think much more clearly and produce much more of a come across as you want to instead of being fearful and saying things that you wish you didn't or signing up for things that you aren't in your best interest. You'll be able to be more calm about that whole situation and speak on your own behalf much better.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we say is so important for our community in court is to be when they're in court on the stand or just in the room is to be as calm as possible.
Yep.
So when you're
Always.
calm, by saying calm down, like a lawyer sitting next to you, that doesn't help anything. That's kind of
Oh,
inflammatory.
yeah.
But the way that we can help you be calm is help you be really focused and organized. And
Mhm.
so what you're
Always that.
describing is sort of like that, like a grounding technique of like, if I
Absolutely.
could just calm myself down, it's going
Mhm.
to be okay. And I think a lot of times people worry about the details of like, how am I going to remember all this stuff? And we say like that you will be able to remember because you have everything stored in your brain. It's a matter of just calming yourself down to get to that place to be able to talk about it.
Absolutely.
And we have a good friend who's a translator who's done it for 30 years in court. And she said that is the number one thing that makes a difference is being calm. So
We
even
don't.
to have just this one technique to do where you're not going to look weird, you can sit there quietly tapping on your hand. No one's going to notice that.
If they do, they can.
Yeah.
It works really good. I do it anyway. you know. It's
Yeah.
amazing how well this works. And I don't know if we can write this in our script somewhere, but the 3 questions are, could I release this? Would I release this? And when? And tap on the 9 when you do this. I'd
Yeah.
love to try that
I
with
love
you
it.
sometime, Lisa, if there's anything you'd want to release.
Yeah, I would love. I have used tapping in the past, but just a quick little story. When my son was going for his driver's license, he was really, really nervous in the car, and
Mhm.
I said, "Izzy, just try this tapping thing." And I don't remember the whole routine, but like with the head and everything, the little round of it. And he was like, "Mom, this is like just stop." And I said, "Just you have nothing to lose. Just try
Right.
it. Just try it." And we were talking through like being really worried about failing the exam, and then did like a couple of rounds of tapping, and it just took a couple minutes, and sat in the car before he went in. And then at the end of those couple minutes I said, "Well, how do you feel?" And he's like, "I actually do feel calmer." He passed the
Yeah.
test, no problem. So you don't know if it's directly that, but I'm sure that it helps so much
Oh,
to
yeah.
distract him from all those nerves before we went in and did the test.
And I should say too, when you tap, we don't count the number of times or don't how hard it is, but each site has its own value. Like this is sadness, this is disempowerment, this is knowledge. You know,
Really?
yeah, yeah. That's one of the things you learn when you're learning how to do this, how you lead it best. Like even though I know I'm disempowered here, I'm going to choose to look at it differently. This is all pre-paving. Don't do this in the courtroom. This is
Yeah.
all you do at the courtroom is could I win, I win. That's it. But otherwise, I would really get into it and tap and tap and tap until you're kind of exhausted about it. And then reframe.
Okay,
So
so
you're
one
going
thing that I think people sometimes feel like is this is not working. Like I'm doing it and it's not working. How do you respond to that?
can you release that? Can you suspend your thought that this ain't working and just get into it? Can you suspend your disbelief and try? It'll only benefit you. It can never hurt you ever. Then there's no way that you can really do it wrong. If you tap here and then forget this one, it's going to work anyway. If the only thing I would say about it is don't be too positive right off the bat. You want to go for the problem first. I'm
Mhm.
mad, I'm sad, I'm whatever I am in the first few rounds and really get it up there. You want to evoke those feelings and then tap them away. And to
Yeah.
be not looking at them and being airy fairy is trying to be so positive before you have released anything. So I would say the big thing is to just go when you're pre-paving, really go for it.
Yeah. And another thing to remember is even though so we're New Yorkers and we tend to when I talk to people from different parts of the world, some of them tend to be a little more what we call woo woo, the like, is that really something? But this is listed on best health practices. This is not just
Oh yeah.
somebody's crazy idea that this is going to
Mhm.
work. Like there's
Oh yeah.
studies done that this is very, very effective.
I used to be woo woo. When I first tried it, I thought this isn't going to do me any good. But I was so wanting to quit smoking that I gave it my all. And I'm very glad
Mhm.
I did because now I know something that I didn't know then.
Yeah. And it's free. Once
Yeah.
you learn how to do this, you just do it yourself.
Absolutely. My goal in life is that everybody would know how to do this. Just think of what
Right.
we could solve in our life and how much nicer and sweeter life would be if we all knew how to take care of our negative emotions.
I know.
That
Yeah.
would be
I mean, for
fabulous.
me, it's always about education, like
Hmm.
learning how to do something and then
Hmm.
you being able to take care of it yourself.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
important, very empowering, I think.
Yeah.
I use
So
it
speaking
every
of that,
day.
Cindy, how can people find you? Tell us what you're doing these days and how people can learn this from
Well,
you.
sure. My site is www.healingshoresllc.com, and that's where you can find my website and book it. I offer free 30-minute consultations for anybody that doesn't understand it and wants to know if they want to do this with me or not. Don't even know what they're getting. I will do that for anyone. I'll teach anyone the basics of how to do it. Anyone that's interested, I would love you to learn it. There is advanced portions where you go back into memories, and you'd have to have me for those when you go back into a memory or a trauma or something from the past. But just now, what your applications are and what you're looking for, this works perfectly for you, and I will be happy to help anyone. At the moment, I am working on a workshop, but it's a in person and it's in Minnesota, and it's not likely that any of your clients can find it. But it's all about releasing the negative emotions around divorcing or any troubling relationship. You can get to the point where you are fine with it. You forgive them for everything, and it can be a pretty egregious, but you can get there to a place of being calm, being present, being happy with who you are, which helps you. If I don't know if you're looking for a new relationship or not, but from that calm, centered place is when you create your best relationship. So you're really cleaning house and getting rid of all the old and getting ready for new, as well as getting through this.
Yeah. Oh, I love it because it sounds so hopeful. And
It is.
again, this is really, really useful information. So you said it's called tapping on the nines, right? Between these two
Tapping on the
fingers.
9, and then
Okay.
3 questions. Could I release this frustration I feel? I'm going to court again. Can I release this frustration? Yeah. Would I do it if I could? Yes, I would. And when would I do that? I do it right now. And then deep exhale. And another thing I should say, when you're doing the Sedona method, you're releasing a lot of subconscious emotions. And so a lot of times you're going to feel like, oh, something. I had a lady who had felt like ping pong balls were going off in her body because it was trying to find its way out. Or all of a sudden you take a huge exhale that you weren't expecting. Things happen that make it feel like shifting is going on and physically. And if that happens to you, it's
Good to know for sure.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Cindy, for sharing this information
Yes,
and
but
letting people know
please
how to
look
find
me
you.
up. I'm more than happy to teach this to anyone.
Great. All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.